Yo, what's going on? Welcome to yet another exciting episode of Cable Guy Game Dev. Today's episode is going to be very simple. We're just going to take this trophy and we're going to add number one on there, or maybe even like number one Cable Guy. Because the whole idea of the trophies, again, they represent how many lives you have left, and so like when you lose a life, a trophy falls off of the counter thingy, whatever this is, shelf, and it represents like you've been number one for all these years, and like because you messed up on the TV, your credit's gone one time, credit's gone twice, your credit's all out. That's what it represents, and so adding like number one Cable Guy, I think will help add to like the whole meaning behind the trophies. So let's do that, shall we? This is fairly simple. We have to add text, which I don't remember how to add text, so I need to refer to Google really quick. Be back. Never mind, I don't need Google. I just had to get out of edit mode. So here we go. We have our text. And let's get the text settings all set up. So let's do I'm gonna keep it basic, guy, because I want it to be as legible as possible. Well, let's do it centered, like so, and then let's make it beveled a bit, like so, and let's extrude it. Let's extrude it a bit. Wait, resolution. I want the resolution low. I think. I want it low. No, I don't. I think that's fine. Alright. Let's, there we go. I'm going to extrude it just a bit like that. Now we want to rotate it and get it upright. And that's going to take, I need to rotate on the x-axis. Wrong way. Let's do 90. Alright, perfect. Perfect. Now, how I change the text, I go into edit mode and then do number one. I don't like the way that one looks. Let's see, number one Cable Guy. Let's just try with this. Number one Cable Guy. And select that. Let's get this. Boom, boom. Alright, alright, alright. Alright. Cool. So I do want to change the font. However, it's not that easy. I have to like load the font. Okay. This part takes a minute because I have to actually go into the font file and look at the different fonts and see which one looks how I want it, then import it. Give me a second. Very archaic system, I gotta say, Blender, but what are you gonna do, right? Let's go find it in C, and we're gonna go to Windows, Fonts, just right here, and then Acme. I think I'm gonna do this one. Perfect, that looks good. It looks really good to me, in my opinion, in my personal opinion. So number one Cable Guy is very possible. However, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make them 3 separate text layers so that I can like rotate it along to fit. You know what I'm saying. That's what I'm gonna do though. So let's do this. Let's get this, and then let's go up to text. Cool, that suffices for me, guys. Now I'm going to export, oops, wrong one. That was a collada. Export as a FBX, assets, models, trophy, boom. Now come over here to Unity, and is it backwards? The model might be backwards. No. What's the dealio? Okay, take a look at the screen. I have to redo every single trophy. I'll explain why once I'm done. Alright, so here's what had happened. Um, when you import models into Unity and they have like a bunch of layers and whatnot, they get created as prefabs. And I broke the prefab for this model. Therefore, when you break the prefab, it doesn't update the layers and whatnot as it should. So I had to reconfigure all of the trophies. um, so they're not exactly how they are, like the perfect measurements and positioning that I did in Blender. They're off in Unity, which is fine. It's not that big of a deal. You won't be able to tell. But they are on there, which is good. Which is really good. Now all that's left, I just want to get the coloring for it right because I don't like, you can't really see it like I wish you could. So, last thing I'm going to do is go into my materials. It's not going to be in there. Go into my models, then materials, then lettering. I'm going to change this to a white. To a white. I don't think I like white. I don't know what I'm going to change it to be honest. Red is too tacky. Orange is like you can't really see it. Whatever, I'll just do white. Who cares? #1 cable guy. At your service. Cool. This episode was a lot longer than it's looking good though. I like the shadows. The shadows really add that effect, huh? I really like the shadows. This episode was longer than I expected it to be. But I hope you guys enjoyed what you watched today. As much of a mess as it was. Hope you guys are excited to get this game finished up on the app stores and all that good stuff. But until then, I will see you guys on the next one.